Hey everybody, Paul and Amy, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are at the Miracle Mile Shops at Planet Hollywood on the Strip.
On the Strip this time.
Yeah, and apparently there's a place here with some pretty amazing lunch deals and a really great drink deal that we're going to take you to. Let's go check it out. We just made it to our destination. It's called Ocean One Bar and Grill. It says everything on the lunch menu is $5.
$5 for
Yeah.
everything? Do you want to get more than one thing?
Yeah, we'll get a couple
All right.
things. We'll get a few things just to kind of like see. I mean, with $5, I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot, but we'll see.
All day, every day, you can get 3 cocktails here for $12. And that is like this massive list here that's offered. You can mix and match. And some of the specialty cocktails are included that are here on the food menu. I started with the Paloma, which is tequila, grapefruit juice, club soda, lime juice. And it comes in this pretty glass with a salted rim. It's a good size
It's a big cocktail. Yeah.
You know what? Tequila is not my favorite liquor. Honestly, I just like to take a shot when I want tequila.
That's my girl.
But doesn't have very much tequila in it.
No?
No.
Mostly just
It probably
sweet
is
stuff?
a single shot. Yeah, it's really sweet. I have to finish each drink before I can order something different. Included in that on the menu, they also have really cheap beers, so that's kind of cool.
My first beverage, because you know I'm not going to pass up on an alcohol deal, is a margarita. And it's a pretty orange looking margarita.
It's very orange.
Isn't it? Very orangey.
It's got a lot of juice in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look what we
there's our
have
food.
already.
Sweet, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's not hardly any tequila in it at all, but the mixture tastes right. It just needs like tequila. Now we're here at lunchtime, and usually, from my understanding, it's like 3 o'clock-ish. This thing goes till 5. Usually there's a really long line. Now we are here like midweek, so that might have something to do with it, but we ordered 4 items. And the first one came like right when our drink showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fast.
Like, how did they do that?
Like it's been sitting there. They just sprinkle the green onions on it and send it out. That's my guess, but we'll see. Now this is their Mexican.
Did you just put your drink pick in
wings.
the appetizer dish?
I'm not going to be using it again. I'll stick it in the lime on the table. Anyway, yeah, it looks. So this is the Mexican ones. I don't know what makes it Mexican, but we're going to find out. Let's see.
What do you think?
The chicken. Green onion flew out of my mouth. I don't know really about the
sauce. It's
sauce,
supposed to be mango habanero. Is it sweet?
I mean, a little bit. A little sweet. Not a lot of heat there. But, I mean, it's not the worst one I've ever tried. And for $5.99, I would have to say this is definitely okay.
I haven't tasted this yet, but pros and cons. I mean, it did come out really fast, but it's an appetizer. We're supposed to share this, and we have to pass this back and forth, and now I have to look at this, like, wreckage of a dead...
My partially eaten wing.
Yeah. We also had wanted the wings that were listed under the appetizers, but those, they said, weren't available. So our second choice was the mango habanero. Let's see what I think. They're dry. I mean, the sauce is wet. The actual chicken meat isn't, but that skin. These have been sitting under a heater for a little while. I don't think they're great. I'm so hungry right now. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Like, these are not the best wings I've had. I'm like, do you get your money's worth? I don't know. I don't like to spend money on food that sucks, but I'm hungry, so. Is there alcohol in this?
Mine's got a little bit. Got to get this straw down to the bottom.
I am gonna have such a sugar crash after this. I need to get a different kind of drink next time. My fingers are so sticky. We only got like 1 napkin each, but luckily I raised 3 kids. Hi kids. And so I am like a little pack rat. These are from Buffalo Wild Wings. Do you want one of these to wipe your fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I need. I hope these haven't dried out. Oh my gosh.
Is it dry? Has it been in there forever?
Okay, true story.
Thank you.
Apparently these don't have a long shelf life. That's hilarious to me. Okay, we'll just get some more napkins.
Fortunately, she just brought some more napkins while we were talking, so.
Actually, the service here has been really good so far. I have to say that. Did you finish your first cocktail?
I had to chug it because they brought the next one, and I have to be done with the first one before I can have the second one. So I'm like,
but she let us order with an inch or so in our glass. Like they were super strict.
She let us order before.
What did you get? Got a second, the same thing, didn't you? Another
yeah,
margarita?
I got another margarita. You know what? I tasted Amy's, and I couldn't taste any alcohol in it, and I knew that they put at least a little bit of tequila in the first one. So I'm not gonna gamble on my alcohol when it comes to whether there's gonna be some or not. I want to make sure I got it.
Man, I don't know what the fuck you just said.
I don't know what you just said, but I'll review it later and take notes.
Just go with it, baby.
Okay,
Just
okay.
go with it. So this is the Caribbean Mahi Sandwich.
So we took a chance and we ordered something with fish on it, and the sandwich looked good. I love Mahi sandwiches.
Okay.
What kind of stuff is on there?
I don't know, but it looks kind of odd.
What does the menu say? Hand me the menu and I'll read it while you're picking at it with friends.
I'll look at it. It just says Mahi grilled to perfection.
Oh, is that perfection?
Perfection, absolutely. Okay, it's got lettuce, tomato, onions, avocado, and fresh toasted sesame bun with our own mango habanero aioli.
Okay, so that green stuff is
That's the guacamole, I assume. Said avocado.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? And then this lettuce looks really disgusting. Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah.
It's brown, dude.
It is. But you can at least just trim that off.
Ugh. No, I'm gonna take it off. Well, okay, look here.
Like,
No,
you can trim
I'll
the
just
ends
tear off all the brown.
Put that over, somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put it somewhere
Where
else.
the chicken bones are.
Yeah, hang on, there's more brown on this. This is a really.
Here's a question. If you were at home and that leaf of lettuce was in your refrigerator, would you
I would not serve it.
You would actually throw the whole thing away.
I would just take that whole piece of lettuce and toss it.
Okay, what are you doing with the onions?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put. These are really dry, but I'm gonna put one on there. You know what? I'll put 2 on there. I don't want to mess up the flavor profile.
You know, chef intended it to have onion.
The chef certainly did.
Okay.
But it's only going to get a couple because they're really dry onions. There's no.
Well, maybe
I guess the aioli's on. Yeah, it must be. Ooh, look at that! It's a sesame seed bun.
It's a freshly toasted sesame seed bun, according to the menu.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit toasted. That's not really what I would call toasted, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to give it a shot here. Let me just try just the fish first. That is the driest, most awful piece of fish I have had as long as I can remember. I'm gonna try a bite of it though.
With the sauce and stuff, maybe.
With everything, with the bread
just took
and everything.
a bite. Try the other side because there's so much goo.
Okay, yeah, this one's a little gooier.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's not dry, it's grilled to perfection.
Good call. I was wrong. My bad. Okay.
Napkins are here, babe.
That is awful.
Oh no.
That is awful.
I was hoping it was going to be good because I didn't like my chicken.
You know, yeah. That's probably all I'm going to take bites from that right now.
Well, you can rinse it off and feed it to the cats.
The cats probably won't won't go for that. Now there are French fries here.
Those look actually kind of good. They look like
They look
have
like
they've been floured before
Yeah,
they
they
were
look really
fried,
crispy.
Like crunchy.
Let me see here.
Eat them before they get cold. That's not fair.
Tastes like a French fry.
This is an Italian breaded chicken cutlet. And it's served with a salad. I didn't realize that the cutlet would be on top of it. But it looked interesting to me on the menu.
Yeah.
I was a little apprehensive to order a $5.99 steak anything, to be honest with you. I didn't want to get something that I either had to send back or I just hated. But let's just take a bite of this chicken and we'll just give it a taste. Not good. This the coating on that chicken breast is like what you'd expect when you are at a school cafeteria. Or like when you buy something in the frozen section of the grocery store and heat it up. Super bland. The texture's off. The chicken itself, the meat itself, is really low quality chicken breast. You can kind of taste it. It's been injected, or it is just not. I don't know what Italian seasonings they use, but I really want to find out, so I won't use those at home. There's a salad. In all fairness, I should take a bite. These greens don't look terrible. There's a light Italian like dressing on it. That part's actually really good. And I think it would probably be useful for us to get some greens into our belly today. Yay, I get the last bite. Remember we used to fight over the first bite in a review?
Yeah. You get the first bite of the last item.
I get the last bite. Oh, I get the first bite of the last item.
There you go.
So I'll pick this one out. This is a wet burrito. It has shredded beef in it. It comes with rice and beans. I'm gonna cut into this.
Are those, just really quick, those black beans, are those like black refried beans? What are they? Those are really, really black and really, really like gooey. Like, are they like refried beans?
Did you ask for black beans?
No. That's just what it is.
Okay, so they're like black refried beans.
Yeah.
You're like, that's what I just said, Amy.
That's what I just said a few times, actually.
So you mean like instead of refried pinto beans?
Yes.
That's actually an excellent point, because I can't think of how often that's...
I don't think I've ever seen that, and if I have, not to where I remember it.
I'll let you talk about bean goo, because that's one of your things. I'm going to cut this a little bit weird just so you guys can see with us what this looks like on the inside.
So it's a wet burrito, so it should be covered. It looks like it's covered in verde.
Cheese.
A wet burrito should be covered in like an enchilada sauce or something.
No sauce. This is...
Well, yeah, it looks like there's some green sauce on there.
Okay, well that's what the inside of this looks like. I'm not going to take a bite that big, but there's shredded beef. There's, stuff in there.
Stuff and other things.
That still feels like a ginormous bite, but... the good and the bad. This is the best thing I've tasted today. This is probably the worst wet burrito I've had ever. I'll tell you what's wrong with it. The meat is under-seasoned. The only thing I liked about that bite is that I must have bit into like a tomato. I can't say it was a fresh tomato, but a big piece. And so like that tomato burst in my mouth and I was like, oh, that's good. But there's just no seasoning in there. Okay, the good news about that, if you're watching this and you're coming to Vegas and you want to save money and you don't like spicy food, and I have a lot of friends and family that don't, this would actually be a really great dish for you. I'm getting some seasoning, but it's not what I'm accustomed to when I go out for Mexican food. In defense of, what is this, Ocean One?
Yeah.
Sounds like a really bad movie, like a B-rate movie on Hulu or something. No, on Amazon. They have the worst movies. They're not a Mexican food restaurant, so why should they be doing it well? The only thing I haven't tried on this dish is the rice, which looks just
You
like...
should mix it with the beans, or do you want to just take it straight?
I like mine pure.
Okay, you're a purist. Like, I'm a Spanish rice purist.
I immediately regret that decision. Oh my God. Mix it with the beans. Mix it with the beans.
So Amy said there's not a lot of seasoning here, and the only hot sauce is a giant thing of Tabasco here.
Wait a minute. Do you want to start with that, or you want to wait for some hot sauce? You're going to put Tabasco on Mexican? Isn't that like Southern seasoning?
Come on. Come on.
Okay, at least it's chili spice.
All right. There's nothing at all Mexican about that. Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I gotta try these because I'm kind of interested in these weird
rice, be
beans.
careful with that rice because don't breathe it in. So yeah, be careful because it could get stuck on the epiglottis.
Yeah, the rice is really dry.
Isn't it?
Super, super dry, like super
little,
flaky. You see that?
Like almost like raw rice. Like it has the same consistency.
Like they cooked it so long it re-hardened.
Or no, they cooked it right, and but it's been away from the pot for so long that it dried back to its original texture.
Yeah, I need a lot more margarita before I'm gonna work on that.
Okay, you still haven't tried the chicken.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, don't put the rice on it.
A piece more from the middle.
Okay, well that's fair. Maybe my taste, well, seasoning only doesn't like seasoning goes to one side.
Look how thin that is. Now, let's be honest. I just pulled that up.
That has the chicken in it?
Yes.
Let me see.
There's the chicken right there.
Okay, take a bite and say what you think. I feel at this point we're putting this place through the gauntlet.
Whoa, that one got stuck in my throat.
You know, you have some water too.
Cafeteria, middle school cafeteria.
Are you okay? You sound like you're choking, or you
I'm
don't
getting something
have food in your
It's
throat.
so dry. It's so dry. It's drying out my throat.
What are you gonna try now? The salad?
I'm just gonna try the salad
Well,
now.
that'll help push it down. Like a snake. Like you gotta just open up, like disarticulate your jaw, and just swallow the food. you just.
This is comical, actually. You know,
Okay. Well,
right? Like, I don't think there's one item here that I
there
would
is.
say is good.
here, I'm gonna hand the camera to you. It's my
okay.
turn. The one item that's pretty good is the fact that on that list of 3 for $12, you can just do like it's I would say premium. Like this is Kettle One vodka, or it's supposed to be, and club soda with some lime. And that's pretty good.
That one's got some alcohol in it?
Well, I'm just saying, you said there wasn't one thing on our table that was really good.
Okay.
This, just like call your drink, make sure that the liquor that you want is listed on the list, and I think you'll be really happy with the result. I'm kind of scared to try this after you were like, it's the worst thing ever.
Take a giant bite, baby.
I love Mahi so much. This is...
Take a bite. I'll just do it. Go into it.
Come on.
You got some on your face, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Although that's not great, it's edible. I was wrong about the burrito. The French fries are the best thing I've tasted today. Those are good. We always look at Google reviews before we stop somewhere. And we almost didn't come here. They're pretty bad. I mean, here's some of them here, but we wanted to try it for ourselves at least once. A third margarita. You made it.
That one's a little stronger.
You think so?
Just a little bit. Well, I have a lot to say about this place, actually. It's called Ocean One. I would call it Ocean Once, because I'm only going to eat here one time, guys. Now, granted, the food and lunchtime, you can't beat the price. but it's just not good. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like to pay money for food that's just not good.
I think you're right. Like
Right?
the menu looks impressive because there's so many options. But
Right.
and out of fairness, think about it. Like we tried items from different parts of the menu.
After 3 drinks, I should have a buzz. I'm gonna be honest with you. 3 margaritas, I should at least have a buzz, and I don't. Now, the cool thing is, on your 3rd drink, they'll put it in a to-go cup and let you take it maybe to another bar where they'll give you a real drink. They did have some good beer deals. We didn't try that. I think the beers were like under $4.
They were like $3.50 for a draft beer. Their draft
Right.
list is pretty small.
Now, there is limited seating outdoor here. Most of it's inside the room there. It's kind of like a sports bar.
I think Planet Hollywood offers some other really great deals for dining. Like it's actually kind of an anomaly.
One final thing, you know, the service here actually was pretty decent today. I've read a lot of things where they said that the service was really bad, but I really can't complain. They sat us fast, they were friendly, our food came quick, they explained the menu to us, so that was pretty good. And remember, always tip your servers if they deserve it, right? You know what, guys? These people work for minimum wage. Help them out, give them a tip. And also remember to reach out to whatever local food organization in your community feeds the poor. Be a part of helping feed your neighbors. So until we dine together again, stay classy.